Hey fam, this is your girl Jenny Sushi, and I want to give a big shout out to HowExpert.com for getting this video and having me share some tips and tricks that I use for making sushi. And I had to do it outside because it's such a pretty day. Okay, so I'm going to give you some tips on how to make sushi rice. Besides having quality fish for making sushi, you need a good base, which is the rice. Number one would be using short grain rice. And you want to use short grain rice because it's stickier and it just works better. You don't want to use basmati rice or anything like that. But when you're cooking the rice, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you're cooking 5 cups of rice, you're going to need 5 cups of water. It'll make a perfect rice. Also, okay, when you're washing, so you have to wash the rice anywhere from 5 to 7 times till the water runs clear. It just depends on how much rice you're cooking, so you have to wash. So after you're done washing the rice, like 5 to 7 times, and you see that the water is no longer cloudy, it's running clear, you want to put the rice in a strainer and let the rice sit for about 25 minutes. The reason you do that is for the rice grains to absorb the water evenly, and it makes an even cook in the rice cooker. Okay, so now that you let it rest for 25 minutes, you're going to transfer it into the rice cooker pot. And again, that's 1-to-1 ratio of rice to water. So you put in the rice cooker, let it cook, and once it's done cooking, you hear the beep beep beep. You're going to let it rest for 25 minutes. Let your rice rest. Don't fluff it, don't touch it, let it rest. Okay, so after it's been resting, you have the rice in here, and then you're gonna transfer it to your hungary. I have a plastic one, it's just good for home and small. So you just plop it in there like that. Oh, actually you're gonna, so you plop it in there like that. You have the rice in here. And then you're gonna pour your rice wine or your rice vinegar on there, or sushizu. You can buy that at the market, and basically it's vinegar, sugar, and salt. If you wanna make it yourself, it's 7 parts vinegar, 5 parts sugar, and then 2 parts sea salt, or 1 part if you use regular salt, but sea salt is recommended. And you put a piece of seaweed or konbu in there, and you let it rest, or put it in the cabinet for 2 weeks, and it's ready to use. Okay, so your rice is here, you put your vinegar in, and you want to use 15% vinegar. So if you're doing 5 cups of rice, multiply that by 15%, and that's how much vinegar you're going to put on your rice. Then you cut it through the rice, mix it in, you let it rest for 10 minutes on one side, and then after the 10 minutes, you're going to flip it, and you let it rest again, and then your rice is ready. Also, another really good tip in making sushi, so you don't get the rice all over the place, with this, you want to wrap it with saran wrap. And that's pretty much it. It's really important to have good rice for sushi. Besides the quality fish, you need good rice. All right, I hope that helps. Thank you.